video I want to talk a little bit more about tripods and tripod heads, quick release plates. And again, I'm going to keep it brief because, well, I enjoy keeping it a little bit more brief, and I think it makes it more likely that you'll actually watch to the end. So some of you who follow me on the Facebook page, and those of you who don't, you should, know that I made the great trip into the photographer's promised land last weekend. That is to say that I visited the B&H camera store in New York City. If you haven't been there and you call yourself a photographer, you need to find an excuse to go to New York City and then find an afternoon or a morning or the whole day to spend in B&H. It's quite an incredible place. I don't know of any larger camera stores. There may be one there is in Tokyo or something of that sort, but it is just gigantic. They carry a huge array of equipment, from cameras to tripods to computers, lighting, and all of that stuff is out for you to put your hands on, which is really nice. My specific reason for going was to look for a new tripod head. Now, I have two main brands of tripods that I've been using lately, Manfrotto and now the little Benro travel tripod. I'm still really happy with this guy for travel. I love how small it packs, but that it's still fairly flexible in use. It has this nice little head, and it's got this different style of quick release plate than my Manfrotto's. So I wanted to find another tripod head that would use the same plate, so that I could have multiple plates in the house that work on different tripods. I don't have to always be switching, say, oh, I want to use that tripod or that tripod. I can't show you the other kind of plate that I have right now because it's underneath the camera that's being filmed, and I couldn't find the spare. I searched and I searched, but I couldn't find it. So you'll just have to take my word that it's different. And then, of course, there is the Dolica tripods, which I love. They're nice little budget tripods, but they come with their own kind of quick release plate. And this brings me to the issue and really why I wanted to spend time in a camera store looking carefully at multiple tripod heads and plates, is to find ones that would work. I've been really intrigued by the Vanguard lately. Really nice feature and price set. But after looking at them, they have a whole set of quick release plates that don't work with anything that I have currently. So I wasn't going to introduce a third tripod plate into my gear setup. What I found with the B&H guys' help is a manufacturer that I hadn't heard of before that was called Sirui, S-I-R-U-I. Sirui? I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly. But it uses the same kind of plate that the Benros do. And this is actually the Arc Swiss style plate. And so, you know, it's quite a few tripod manufacturers use these. But one thing that annoyed me about the Benro quick release plates, is that the bottom doesn't have a little thumb grasp. There's no way for you without a tool. I grabbed this little extra bit I had from some other bit, but generally you need to carry around a little hex wrench to put these on and off. Really nice that the Sirui, S-I-R-U-I, has a little thumb grasp that you can grab and rotate. So not only did I end up with a nice new tripod head, but I ended up with a plate that fits on both it, snaps in there, and then you screw it tight. And you can see it's very solid. It also fits on the Benro travel tripod. Same exact deal. Not only did I find a plate that works in both of those, but it also has this thumb screw. I'd like to order another one of these. I probably will when I start losing one of the other ones. They are $45 a piece. They're not cheap. I mean, that's as much as the Dolica tripod is itself. But, you know, I wanted that to be able to fit on multiple. So, mission success. But I want to talk just a little bit more about the Dolica tripod head. If I have one complaint about the Dolica tripod, it's the head is kind of cheap. But notice that I have the head sitting here all by itself. That is because you can in fact unscrew the head off of most good tripods. Travel tripods are an exception, this little Benro, even though I consider it a good tripod because it's so small and compact, the head is fixed on there. But all the rest of them, it's just a 3/8 inch bolt, and that is fairly standard. You can unscrew it, and then you can buy a nicer head if you outgrow the existing one, and it simply just screws on there, and it clamps down tight enough that it's not going to be unscrewing on you if you're not careful. It's got this bottom piece to really grip there, and then you've just really upgraded. Now again, this tripod head I'm talking about here, I think it came in at $130, not cheap, but they last. They last quite a while. The one that this is replacing, I've had for over 10 years, and it was fairly cheap. I've both outgrown it, and the locking mechanism was starting to lose some of its friction. It was actually jamming up, which was really frustrating. And this seems really nice, really smooth. It has your friction knob for the main rotation, and then it's got a pan locking knob as well. So quite happy with that, and I think that's all I wanted to say. Basically, there are tons of tripod quick release style plates out there. Some are compatible across brands, some are not. Best way to find out is to go to the camera store with the plates you have and try fitting them in to the other heads. Second thing I want you to take away from this video is that you're not stuck with the head that you've gotten. With the Dolica or with most other good tripods, the head is removable and you can put something else on there. And really, you know, the Dolica is the best budget tripod. I still feel that way. It's for the money. It's very, very good. There are lots of other brands out there. As I said, the Vanguards are nice, and if you're just starting out buying into the Vanguards, I really like their feature and price set. And I think that's it. If you have any questions about tripods, tripod heads, quick release plates, Arca Swiss, all of that stuff, just leave a comment down below or come over and find me on the Facebook page. Leave a comment there. I'm really excited. I've heard back from 2 different folks now that are going to be providing stuff for a spring style giveaway. It's still going to be a little while before I put this all together because I'm waiting to hear back from some folks, but there's going to be a grand prize package, and I am excited by that. So if you don't already follow me on the Facebook, there's a good reason to, because you'll learn about it first, and there will be, of course, bonus chances and bonus entries into it all during the giveaway. Thanks so much for watching.